Oh, there must be a way around this. You're back. Have you finished all your battering? Right, well, Mark in Liverpool, this is the last time I am going to tell you. On Sunday afternoon at 4:45, a new series is starting. It is called Travellers by Night, and it tells the story of two circus children who, in order to save their favourite elephant when the circus closes, have to make a secret journey. Now, have you got that? Yes, well, here's Emu.
And now, from Emu's world, somewhere in the heart of England, comes...
Emu's All Right in Windmill Show!
And how about you? Are you all right too? Is everybody fit? Yeah! Are you sure? In fact, our kids are fit, aren't they? Our pink windmill kids, because they've been doing exercises all week like this, haven't they? Come on, you want... What?
Come on, run!
No! No, I'm not going to do that. Wow! Come on,
Keep on trying. Have a good time. Don't let it get you down. If you hit the ground, you'll get it right next time around. Keep on trying. Have a good time. Now don't go down and out, because without a doubt, having fun is really what it's all about.
Ready? On your mark, get set, go.
But you can't keep up with the rest, you run too slow. If your feet go big, you're getting in the way. Your knees begin to buckle, your balance starts to sway. Keep on trying. Have a good time. Don't let it get you down. If you hit the ground, you'll get it right next time around. Keep on trying. Have a good time. Now don't go down and out, because without a doubt, having fun is really what it's all about. You there, sitting in the crowd, you're wanting to play, but always backing out. Don't think you're good enough. How would you know if you don't get up and give it a go? Keep on trying. Have a good time. Don't let it get you down. If you hit the ground, you'll get it right next time around. Keep on trying. Have a good time. Now don't go down and out, because without a doubt, having fun is really what it's all about. Keep on trying. Have a good time. Don't let it get you down. If you hit the ground, you'll get it right next time around. Keep on trying.
Right, wasn't it? Oh, fabulous. That was Keep On Trying, I think. Well, why don't we keep on trying and go and play Emu Spin Quiz, shall we? Come on then! Ta-da! I'm puffed out after all that exercises. So are you, aren't you? Get up. Well, stop it. You all right? You are, all right. Well, as you know, last week we asked you that question about Redford, and of course the answer was Doctor Who, wasn't it? And nearly everybody got it right. We've had sacks and sacks of mail coming in, so we should be putting some people out who've got the right answers and phoning them up. As you know, we phone you up, we ask you another question, and if you get it right, Emu spins a wheel for you, don't you? And if it lands on any of these numbers, you could be in for some super prizes. Prizes like this.
And if you're lucky, you can win this new game, Journey Through Europe. And for our future John McEnroes, this wonderful tennis set.
Wow, that's great, isn't it? A good old tennis set, yes. Yes, quite good, that is. And, of course, if you're lucky enough to have the wheel stop on the sails, any one of the 4, you could win a star prize.
Star prize! Star prize! Star prize! This fabulous music centre!
Wow! Of course, we couldn't play the game, could we? Not unless we had our beautiful Emma. Where is she? Come on, beautiful Emma. Oh, dear. That's enough. Clear off. No, you're all right. Emma, now we've got to pull out some names, haven't we? How about this one? The question is, yes, Doctor Who, that was right. And it's from Sarah Boyce, and there's the phone number. Okay. Sarah lives in Devon. So, Sarah, we're going to be phoning you up right now, as you can see us doing it. And I hope she's in, because if not, we have to start all over again, aren't we? Of course, if we ask you a question, Sarah, anybody that is, and you get it wrong, you might get it, you never know, people might get it wrong, but don't worry, it means that you can't have a go on the wheel, but we'll give you a super consolation prize, we hope. There, this lovely T-shirt. All right, Emma?
Yes,
just hold that. And also you're going to get a pink Windmill badge. Now, I'll do it. And a, what's it called? A sticker, yes, get one of those as well.
Hello, she's on the phone.
Oh, I don't believe it. Is that right? Hello, is that Sarah?
Yes.
It is. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
All right, thank you.
What's it like down there in Devon today?
It's very sunny.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds very good. Well, we're going to ask you a question, Sarah, all right?
Yes.
And have you got a question for 10-year-olds? Because she's
just
10. Well, she's just 10. Well, make it a just 10 question then.
From which continent do emus come from?
From which continent do emus come from?
Australia.
Australia, yes! Very good! Goodness me! Hang on to that. Here we go, Sarah. You ready? Spin the wheel. Go on, Ian. Spin. That's it. I know, it's going to go in a minute. Ah. Never mind, I'm sure number 24 is going to be a lovely prize.
24. Sarah's won a multi-activity set.
A multi-activity set, yeah. Have you got it there? Thank you, Tammy. Can you just show Sarah what she's won? There. What do you think of that, Sarah?
Thank you.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So you can have lots of fun with that, okay? Yeah. Tammy's going to take it over now to the Pink Windmill post office, will you, love? And get it sent off to Sarah. Here's the letter. That's where you post it to, okay? Thank you, Sarah. Okay? Yeah, bye. Wasn't that good? If you want to play the game, we should be asking you a question later on at the end of the show, and that's the one that you have to answer to send in your letters. But when you do send in your letters, you send them to this address right here. Thank you, Amy.
Emus All Life Pink Windmill Show, Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
Again. I must inform Her Royal Witchiness, Mrs. Grotbags, at once. No, I won't. She'll only ask me why I never told her sooner, and then hit me over the head with her precision. I'll let Redford tell her. He's got brains, such a clever robot, and so strong.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I've just buffed up my nails with a wire brush. Yes, and I've changed all my oil, so now I'm feeling ever so supple. Oh, hello, Croc.
Redford, the brats are back at the Pink Windmill again.
Oh, so they are.
Oh, shouldn't we inform her mighty Wurlitzer?
Oh, no, Croc, don't do that. She'll only want to go on a mission. You know what she's like.
Oh, yes, she's all go.
Yeah, she's all mouth as well, dear.
Yeah. I heard that! And boo to you horrible brats! Why didn't anyone tell me the brats are down at the Pink Windmill again? Come on, we must go down there on a mission.
There you are, you see, I knew it.
But Mrs. Grotbags, your Royal Horticultural Society, why have you got that flower?
Oh, such a clever little croc. You see, when I've got this, I've got flower power.
Get her!
Only this is no ordinary flower. No, this has been sprayed with my new magical potion.
Oh, it's another one of her funky junkets. I bet she's ruined the scent. Here.
Oh, boy! It works! It works! There. Say, you clever-headed thingy, you electronic know-it-all, you gold-plated TN! Lift your left leg. Lower it. Lift your left arm. Ooh. Now dance around. Stop! There it works, you see. Now all I have to do is to go down there to that pink windmill. Grab hold of that streaky bonehead. Let him smell my flower, and then he will be in my power, and then I command him to give me that emu. And he will.
Shush, shush, Mrs. Grotbags.
What?
The brats might hear you, and they might warn Rod.
They wouldn't dare. Ooh. You just be quiet, you horrible brats. Otherwise I shall beside you. Yeah, you be quiet. Right, come on.
But Mrs. Grotbags are industrial fertilizer. What about Redford? How do we break the spell?
Oh, just mention a flower that you think he looks like, and then that'll break the spell.
Oh, I see. Well, he's very tall, and he's all golden. He looks like a daffodil.
See? Come on!
Oh, yes.
Oh, do you know, just then I went all sort of funny. For a moment, I thought it was a chrysanthemum, or a carnation or something. Ooh, I shall have to go pop out and get some green fly spray. Oh, dear.
Yes, it's Emu's twin school time.
Rod's invited the headmaster of a school near Nottingham to the Pink Windmill. Are you there, Rod?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much, Alex. And I've got Mr. Tristram, isn't it?
That's right.
And you're from Radford.
Yes, that's it.
This is Mr. Tristram from Radford. And you were looking at the show last week, and you saw the school that we showed that was out in Aussie, didn't you?
That's it.
That was the Fort Street Primary School, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you thought that the show that school would be an ideal one for you to be twinned with.
I think we'd love to be twinned with them, yes, because we're right in the middle of Nottingham, they're right in the middle of Sydney. Ideal.
And you've got the same age range of
That's right.
kids.
We're 5 to 11,
yes,
and they're 5 to 12.
And they're 5. Yeah, but that's fine. And what are you going to do? You've
got some of the children with me today.
Are you with the school? Are you?
Yes.
And are you looking forward to writing to somebody over there?
Yes.
What about you? Yes. And you?
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. And are you just going to leave it at writing, or are you going to...
Oh, I think we shall do some work and send that off to Australia as well, and hope that they'll send us some of the things that they do at their school.
Well, that'd be super, because that's just exactly what we want to do with our twin schools thing here, is to get schools in this country right into schools over there, and vice versa. And of course, if you want to be in this as well, and you want your school to be in it, we've got lots more schools coming up over the weeks, haven't we, Emu? But take a look at this one, because this particular one today might be suitable just for your school. Are you there, Spencer and Alex?
This is the Matthew Pearce Public School. Matthew Pearce was a man who received the largest land grant in the colony of New South Wales, and they've named this school after him.
It's a primary school, a large one, and it's in the district of Toongabbie.
Oh, I know where that is. Emu told me that the other day. I think he said it was on the outskirts of Sydney. Anyway, Alex, look at this. It's one of the classrooms from the school. Isn't it big?
Yeah, it's lovely as well. Anyway, if you would like to be twinned with this school...
Then ask your headmaster or headmistress first. You may want to have a school meeting about it as well.
Then get a teacher to write to us at the Pink Windmill. Put on your envelopes...
Twin schools!
Schools. That's marvellous, isn't it? Hey, that's nice. So, what do you think? Are you going to do that? Yes, you are. Who was that? Was that you? Was that you knocking? Are you sure? Hey, I know what it is. It's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Come on.
There's somebody at the door! Oh, there's somebody at the door! There's somebody at the door! There's somebody at the door!
bonehead again, Sam. Here!
What?
I brought a flower for you. Smell it.
Smell it?
Quiet! Yeah! Be quiet, you horrible brat!
Why not? Why not? What's that?
Quiet! Besides a lot of you, quiet, you horrible brat!
What? It does what?
Oh, look, this is stupid. All you've got to do is smell it look like this.
Oh, I'm going.
Oh, Mrs. Grotbags, speak to me, your royal allotment. Oh, dear, what are we going to do? Oh, I remember. Think of a flower. One that looks like a... Oh, can you help me, kids?
No. Flower.
Oh, think of a flower. Can you help?
Do you know a flower? A weed. Someone said a weed.
We know.
A what?
Come on.
A tulip. A tulip. No. I know. I've got one. A self-raising flower. Yeah.
A self-raising flower. That's no good. Just a minute. I've got one. I know what Mrs. Grotbags looks like. A cauliflower.
Right, what are you laughing at, you horrible... Right, that does it! You've got me annoyed now. Especially you, Veruca. I've had enough. I'm fed up with you, you nasty boy. Just because of that, you were all rotten last week. You were all greedy, trying to take all my big prizes. I am now going to do my selection for my grotto game exactly the same as last week. Do you remember what we did?
Yes!
Hey?
No. Yes!
Right, you see, you all have a number written on the back of your seat.
Yes.
See it? Right? And you have a ball with the same number.
Yes.
In front of you, you have an emu with a satchel. You have to throw the balls into the satchel, and the first 3 balls are my little victims for the grotto game! Hey, throw, kids! Throw! Come on, Redford and Croc! That's it! Go off and watch this! Pizzazz!
Just banged on the kettle for tea, haven't we, Emu? And while we're waiting for it to boil, why don't we pay another visit to that other part of Emu's world, that part that's completely surrounded by an invisible screen and run by my great old ancestor, King Boggle. Somewhere in there, in Boggle's kingdom.
Unbeknown to the residents of Whimsical Castle, Prince Paulia Veiling is able to listen in to every word being said, and Boggle is revealing plans of his latest venture. Now, watch on.
Dreamy Village Council meeting in progress. No admittance. Huh. That silly Boggle up to his stupid games. As if anyone would want to listen to their silly chatter. It's never important anyway.
Oh, this is a very important council meeting. Yes. Oh, I do like council meetings, you know. Well, from our report here, Odd Job John has got a lot of new jobs to do in the coming year.
Who's coming here? What's he say?
Aye. I've never said anything about anyone coming. He's always a bit... This one's sort of... John, you tell them, address the meeting and tell them the new jobs.
Yes, sir. Odd job number 433. I have to make a sign for the new DIT, do-it-thyself shop.
How anyone could waste their time listening to such rubbish.
How anyone could waste their time listening to such rubbish.
Well, now we come to the next item on the agenda. My new idea. Yes, I, your king, King Boggle, hereby announce that Whimsical Castle and Dreamy Village I'm going to enter the space race.
The space race?
That's what he said.
Now, Your Majesty, now, is this race going to be like the one what we had last year? You know, the Dreamy Village Grand Prix. When we had to barricade the streets off.
It's not going to be anything like this. Not that sort of race. This is go to the moon.
Go to the moon?
Go to the moon?
Go to the moon?
But, Your Majesty, I'm sure that the people on the outside world have progressed far enough by now to have put a man on the moon already.
Oh, yes, a man, Gascoigne. Oh, probably a commoner or peasant. Nobody's ever put a king on the moon. I should be the first. I should get a medal.
Your Majesty, how are we going to get you to the moon?
On job number 400, or whatever it is, build a rocket.
Yes, Your Majesty. It's no problem for me to build the rockets, but what are we going to use as propellant?
Oh, John, rockets don't have propellers. They have...
No, Your Majesty.
It's easy to see why I'm king. I've got to work everything out, haven't it, for him?
Your Majesty, by propellant, I mean fuel. We need something to make the rocket go up.
Yeah, well, I can't think of everything, odd job, John, can I? I mean, that's your job. You're odd job man, a little thing like that. I've got to work out more important things, like my speech, when I get there. Oh, I can see it all now. I should be the first king on the moon.
That's it! The chance I've been waiting for. With stupid Boggle up there in space, I can take over. In future, Boggle's kingdom will be known as Poorless Principality.
Sire, you don't mean
I do. Call my guards. Get every available man prepared for invasion. We march on Dreamy Village.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, you clever little thing. Me, supreme ruler.
With Boggle on the moon, I'm next in line to run this kingdom. At last my chance to really run this kingdom the way it should be run, with my stupid scatterbrained brother out of the way. I think it's a very good idea. I couldn't help but overhear as I came in.
Oh, there you are, you see. Has the approval of the royal household.
Oh, I think it calls for a celebration. Our job, John, go down to the cellars and bring back a bottle of the best vintage fruity fizz pop.
Oh!
It's not every day that the Dreamy Village Council makes such a monumental decision.
Regimental division? Are the guards going too? Oh, I don't know. Sit down, sit down.
Tell me, brother dear, when are you thinking of leaving?
Oh, just as soon as Odd Job John has done Odd Job number 400 or whatever it is and built a rocket, and then, of course, he's got to work out his repellent, you know.
Well, I should go this afternoon if I were you.
You can't go in the afternoons, Hortensia. Everybody knows the moon is not out in the afternoons. Silly.
Well, there's a full moon tonight.
Is there? A full? A big... of course, we must go then. With a big moon, it gives us more to land on. Oh, very wise thought, my dear.
Here we are, Your Majesty.
Oh, good.
Finest vintage fruity fizz pop.
Here we are.
Make sure that she's okay.
A great day.
Oh, Your Majesty. That's very powerful.
No, it's good. You see the way it shot that cork like that, John, you see? It went over there. You see, all we've got to do is to get lots of this and put it in a rocket, and that will lift the rocket up. Oh, we found the impellent, John, and we can go to the moon.
So Boggle has found his rocket fuel. But what are Hortensia's plans to take over? And even as we speak, Prince Pauline's army is already on the march. Be watching next week.
It's getting exciting now, isn't it, kids? Yeah! But now let's go over and play another game of VMU Spin Quiz!
Yes, now stop laughing, because we're going to do this seriously. Now, stop it! Now, what were you laughing at just now in Boggle?
that he's going to land on a full moon.
Yeah.
If it's a full moon.
Yeah.
He can land better.
Well, of course that makes sense, doesn't it? Of course it does. She doesn't know, does she? Anyway, let's go on and play our spin quiz game. We've got another one who's got the question right. Oh, thank you very much, Evie. Yeah. Oh, I know where it. Yes, I know it's there. All right. Yes, and it's from Darren Dyson, who lives in West Yorkshire. Darren, before we phone you up, if you're there, just keep listening because we're going to show you or remind you what you could win if you win our Star Prize.
Star Prize, Star Prize!
And Star Prize is this fabulous music centre.
Thank you, Abby. That's very good. We've got a fabulous Miss Fabulous centre. We've got one of those, haven't we, Abby? Yes, definitely. Come over here, Abby. You're sitting over there giggling all the time. That's it. This is little Abby. Who was that? Was that you?
No.
Oh, that's all right then. Now, it's a fabulous music centre, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes, that's what you say. Clear off.
No, answer straight away.
Oh, answer straight away. Who are we speaking to? Darren. Hello, Darren.
Hello.
How are you?
All right, thank you.
You're in Keighley, are you, in West Yorkshire?
Keighley.
Oh, dear, I said that wrong. Oh, there's going to be piles of letters now. Yes, I actually knew that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. And, well, we're going to ask you a special West Yorkshire question. Right.
What is a general name given to the islands of Jersey, Guernsey, Alderney and Sark?
What? Channel.
You asked your mum then, didn't you? Oh, I heard you go, what? It's what?
Channel.
What channel? Channel 4? No, you're right. It's the Channel Islands. Yes, come on, let's spin the wheel for him. Come on then. Here we go. Ready, Darren? Right. Number 10. I think number 10 might be a nice prize.
Right, number 10. Darren has won a watch!
A watch! Great! Abby, are you there?
Yes.
Is it a fabulous watch?
Yes.
Show everybody what it is then. There, look. OK, Darren, that's for you. All right? And Abby's going to take it over and post it right away from the Pink Windmill post office, won't you? Don't fall in the letterbox, will you? No. Right. Thank you, Abby, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
OK, Darren, that's awfully kind of you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later, I hope. Right, now if you want to play our Pink Windmill spin quiz game, here's the question. I hope you're watching Boggle, because it's about that. The question is, what was the rocket fuel that Boggle is going to use to get him to the moon? All right? Put your answers on the back of an envelope together with your name, your age and your phone number, of course, and send them to this address.
Emu's All Live Pink Windmill Show. Central Television, Lenton Lane, Nottingham, NG7 2NA.
And now we know what's next, don't we?
Yes, it's a Pink Windmill post office! Yay!
Yep, and these are just a few of the hundreds of lovely pictures you've sent us, along with lots of mail too, including one from Mrs. White from Sheffield, and she claims to be one of our older fans. And she sent us in a photograph of her daughter, who at work they call Grotbags. Well, here it is, look. What do you think? She does bear sort of resemblance to her, doesn't she?
Yes, but she's a bit slimmer than Grotbags.
Yeah. That's nice, thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, we do have a nice painting from Dawn Marie Hayward, and she's only 5 years old, so I do think it's rather nice. Look, there's Rod, and there's Emu, and there's Grotbags.
You see, look, she hasn't got a green face, has she?
No.
No.
But look, Joe, it's all done on the back of wallpaper, which is very good.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me for my next letter, which is from Esther Franklin, and she's from Upper Gornal. And she says, Dear Rod and Emu, I do hope you can come over to our house, as I need help to decorate my bedroom. I want to do it myself, but I think if you and Emu helped, it might be better. Well, I don't think it would, do you?
Not better, no.
No. Well, here it is.
It's a nice house, isn't it? Number 35, that's the one. It's good, isn't
Yes? Oh, hello, Rod. Hello, Emu.
Hello, and you must be Esther.
Yes, I'm Esther.
Yes, because we've got your letter at the Pink Windmill post office to say about your...
I'm so happy, but I've just started, as you can see.
Oh, you started well. Come on, let's
up.
get going. Come on. Oh, this is good, isn't it? Right, what's this?
That's a paste brush.
Yeah, this looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I think I better do this. Now, stop it. La, 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 Stop it. It's very good, isn't it? La, 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 la. You're not singing. La, 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 la. La, la, la. La, la, la.
Next bit, please.
I haven't done this bit yet. Just come in, wait a minute. Oh, no, stop it. Don't do that. What are you doing underneath there? La 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 There. Perfect. Right, let's go and have a cup of tea.
Wait.
Well, there you are then. We've had a nice magazine sent in from school with all kinds of school reports, editorial, ghost stories. And it says, please look at page 5. So we've turned to page 5, and it's what's it like to be at a stage school. Well, we read it all the way through, and when we got to the bottom, we found out that it was by Katrina.
Oh.
And as you know, Katrina was in the post office.
Yeah, right.
But I'm doing the post office now, and she has got moved on to do a show with, and she's doing it with Charlie Drake.
Yeah, and we've had letters sent in to some others that have moved on, like Anthony, you know, Soppy Sarah and Lorraine, and they're on an Emu tour, you know, roadshow, and Hugh's making commercials, and they've all moved on to things like that. But let me get you familiar with some of the new gang. Come on.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Debbie. I'm Alistair.
You remembered it.
Hi, I'm Tammy. Right, Deb. Right, I'm Peter.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Alex. Yeah. And I'm Deborah.
Yes, we know. But remember, if you want Rod and Emu to do something special for you, write to us here at the Pink Windmill.
Yes, and I am Grotbags. Oh, I say, yes, and welcome back to my grotto game, the game you all love to admire, with every expense spared on these wonderful prizes. Isn't that right, Redford?
Yes,
and we've had some fun this week.
Yes, we have.
I've put lots of things in there. Well,
so nice, yeah.
would you like to explain what the horrible little brats have to do?
Yes, I will. Now, I'm sure you all remember from when you've seen the show before, but I'll refresh your memory very quickly. Now, we've got 5 little grottos here, and in those grottos, we've got 5 little cauldrons. And in those cauldrons is the name of a prize which you have won. Now, what you've got to do is pick a number, take the cauldron, bring it to Mrs. Grotbags, and Mrs. Grotbags is going to bargain with you.
Yes!
I've got to tell them, Mrs.
I am,
Grotbags,
yes, I'm going to bargain.
that there's some lovely
They get
prizes
nothing.
in there, but there's
Nothing.
also some nasty booby prizes in there, because Mrs. Grotbags has put them in, you see.
Yes,
So,
my booby prizes.
you can either take what Mrs. Grotbags is offering you, or you can stick and take what's in the cauldron. Now, do you understand that? You do? Good.
I
Then we're all
don't,
ready.
Redford, I don't. It's very
Well, I'll
beautifully
tell
done.
you afterwards,
Yes.
Mrs. Grotbags.
Well, go on then,
Come
get the first
first
bit in.
contestant. Right. Victim of that.
Who is it?
The contestant.
Come on down, Robert!
Robert!
Come on down! That's what they all say, isn't it? Come on down. Well, go on then.
No, but Robert, you've got 5 cauldrons to choose from. Pick a number.
Useless brat!
Number 4, Mrs. Grotbags.
Well,
Go
bring
get
number 4 here, then.
Yes. Hope there's something
I'm
in there.
fed up with this already. We've nothing
No, bring the cauldron. Pick the cauldron. That's it. Bring the whole thing. That's the way. Oh.
I knew you
this.
were going to be
Right.
trouble.
Give that to
I
Mrs.
knew it. Give it
Grotbags.
to me.
Now, you come back here, because what we're going to do now is show the boys and girls at home what you've won. There.
One thing I
Now
can't
then.
stand, it's an intelligent brat. Right, Now, instead of your cauldron, I will offer you something absolutely wonderful. Oh. Are you ready, Veruca? Some Emu's World sweeties. Oh, and in here we have a painting plot and some pop-up things and some sweeties. And look, if you look very carefully, there I am there. See? Aren't you a lucky boy? Yes, you can have all them. Yes, and of course... Oh, I've got something smashing here. Smashing. Some very classical music that will teach you how to appreciate good music. Paul Young's latest record. Oh, classical, nice. Operatic arias. Very nice. Yes. And of course, a pocket radio. And that's, yes, that is, I'm so sorry, Veruca, a beautiful pocket radio there that's absolutely super. And it doesn't work because I bought it in the market. But you can have all that instead of your cauldron. Quiet! Quiet! He's got a mind of his own! You horrible brat! What would you like, sis? You take those. Quiet! He's going to take the prizes! Hold your hands up. That's the sweeties, the LP and the radio. Would you like to know what you would have won?
Yeah.
You would have won a banana skin.
Oh, that was
Go on, go on.
Lucky. Can we have our next contestant, please?
I don't like this at all.
This is Dawn, Mrs. Grotbags. All right,
Hello, Dawn.
There.
Hello.
Now,
Hello.
Dawn, you have got 4 cauldrons to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 5. Pick a number. Number 1. Go and get cauldron number 1 and bring it to Mrs. Grotbags.
Hurry up, Dawn. Let's get myself those out.
Give it to Mrs. Grotbags. That's it. Now, Dawn, we're going to show the boys and girls at home what's in the cauldron.
Right. Now, Dawn, I will offer you something that's really extra special to me.
That sounds nice.
You may have a beautiful bat. Oh. Look at that. A lovely bat. No, it's absolutely beautiful. It is not a teddy bear, it's a bat. You can have the bat. Right. And I will give you, look at this, look. Devised by Redford. A lovely sorcerer's game. Sorcerer's cave. My bat and a sorcerer's cave game. You know, all that.
It's not a bat, it's a
bat. Oh, hang on. And quiet when I'm speaking, Redford.
Oh, pardon me.
An emu chew. There. All that instead of your coat.
She wants surprises, Mrs. Grotbags.
What?
Surprises.
Quiet! She wants surprises. You horrible brat. Hold your hands out. Go on. It was that emu chew that did it. I must remember. You know what you would have got? Hey? You would have won a burst balloon. Go away. Go on.
Nice, Mrs. Grotbags.
It wasn't nice at all.
I think it was very nice.
It
Can
was
we have our
that
next
wretched,
contestant?
streaky bonehead. It's his fault.
And this little fella
And
is
that post
Brian.
office saying that she's thinner than me.
All right, there we are now, Brian. You've got 3
Go
to
and
choose
get a
from.
cauldron.
Number 2, 3 or 5. Pick a number.
2.
Number 2. Go get cauldron number 2, Brian. Can you reach? Got it. Right. List again. Give it to Mrs. Grotbags. That's
We
the...
must get those things altered, then.
Right, now, Brian, we're going to show the boys and girls at home what's in the cauldron. Right. Now, hope it's something good.
Brian. I will offer you a little model of my friend, Mr. T from the B team.
B team?
Hey?
B team?
Well, that's what I call him. You can have that. It's a lovely model of that. And of course, we won't mention that. No, we won't mention that. And you've got to be quicker than that, Velcro. And yuck! That. And a lovely pop book. All that for your cauldron. And you're a very lucky boy, if I may say so. Quiet! Why don't you be quiet and let him make his own mind up? You can make your own mind up, can't you?
Do you want them or what's in the cauldron? The cauldron. He's decided he's going to have what's in the cauldron, Mrs. Grotbags.
I'm fed up with this.
Good boy.
Good.
I don't like this game anymore.
Take no notice.
Do you know what you've won? You have won the radio cassette player. That's the alarm clock. Hold on.
It's still wrong, you know. She doesn't know where she is.
There it is.
That cauldron.
There it is. A beautiful radio cassette player.
Isn't it lovely?
Right?
That's all for you.
And there to put on your ears so that you can't hear any music.
Okay, off you go. Lovely.
Why don't you go off and watch Emu's Choice?
Oh,
I'm fed up with this.
Oh, you do
and
show
why
me
did
up.
you put that
It's good, isn't it? Yes, Emu's Choice again. This is when we play one of Emu's records. As you know, we put it on, we wind up the handle, we put the thing on the thing. Thank you, would you mind, Joe? And not only do you hear the music, but if you look down there, you'll see the pictures as well. Can I just convey the thing I'm trying to say? You've got to go your own way, but there is something can maybe make the day. Putting your best foot forward everywhere you go. You know your confidence will carry you through. Putting your best foot forward, everyone will say you do your best in everything that you do. Come on, try it.
Putting your best foot forward.
Could create a style, so where's the smile? Come on, create the style.
Putting your best foot forward.
You could lead the field and be a real delightful character too. Your nose to the grindstone. Your shoulder to the wheel.
Big deal.
Your back against the wall.
Why?
'Cause it might fall around your heels, around your knees, around your feet. Feet. Putting your best foot forward. Maybe you can say you'll win the day.
Hooray!
But who can say? Putting your best foot forward. There could be the prize before your eyes, to your surprise, and it's true.
How would you advise other kids our size?
How would I advise other kids your size? It is wise, I'd say, it is wise
True.
to put your best foot forward in every single thing that you do.
Putting your best foot forward, and we must confess you could be best.
Yes, that's right.
Well, who could guess? Putting your best foot forward doesn't win the race. It's no disgrace to do the best you can do. After all advice, and we'll turn to you.
Well, I've told you twice, and it still holds true.
It is wise.
That's one.
It is wise.
That's two.
To put your best foot forward.
Your best foot forward.
Your best foot forward.
Your best foot
To
forward.
put your best foot forward.
In every single thing that you I know that. Well, we've got to close the Pink Windmill for this week, but we'll be back next week. And if you happen to be living in the Bristol area, all the Emus Roadshow team will be down there on Sunday, so we'll see you then. OK, come on, kids. Let's all go and dance now. Come on, we're going.
Oh, I can't understand this. I could be here all weekend. Well, it's the end of another week, and if I may say so, it's been a pleasure to be here presenting Children's ITV. Oh, well, as you can see, my technical experiment with the doors...